What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and I have not talked about Square Enix in a while, but it seems that every time that I do talk about Square Enix, it seems to be like they're like just going down deeper and deeper into the dumpster. Like, I hate to put it that way, but it's true. I am here at Sankaku Complex, and it says Square Enix claims Japanese market no longer sufficient for profits. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's a nice excuse. That's a really nice excuse to, like, not do anything, right? It's a nice excuse to say, hey, well, we got to make video games for the global market. But what they don't seem to understand is that, people like Square Enix because they make Japanese-style games. And that's what's been, helping Square Enix. That's what's been making Square Enix successful this whole time. But, they don't seem to understand that. Now, guys, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. If you're into any of that stuff, then make sure to subscribe, dudes. Now, on with the show. Okay, so let's see what they have to say. Let's see what they have to say. So they put out this letter here, right? And it says, achieving major growth in the gaming industry is difficult now for companies that compete primarily in the Japanese market, given its graying demographics. And by graying, what they means is like old people just getting old, and just, there's this. Japan has a huge population of old people. Like 30% of the population is like older than like 50, I think, something like that. It says, as such, it is critical for our business that we produce hit titles that speak to the global market, which offers greater scale in terms of both customers, sales. Furthermore, the game development efforts are becoming more sizable and sophisticated as a result of the technological advancements in the devices on which they are placed, such as consoles or smart devices. The investment required to develop game titles is therefore an order of magnitude greater than in the past. In other words, the Japanese market is no longer sufficient for achieving a level of earnings that enables us to recoup our development investment and generate a profit, and we therefore need to approach our development efforts as based on that assumption that we have to succeed on the global market. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's keep reading. Another change is how easily accessible information on the games has become for more customers. We find ourselves in a world where social media spreads information instantly, enabling customers the world over to simultaneously obtain the same information on games through a variety of different devices. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading right there. Because the rest is just absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Because they're saying, oh well, there's an aging population in Japan, and Japan is not going to be very profitable in the future because of our aging population. But we got to make video games for the global market. They want to make games for the global market. Guess what? They already tried that. Let me take a look at this Kotaku article. I've actually talked about this before. Square Enix sold all of their Western IPs, Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief, and a whole bunch of other games. They've already tried Western games, and they had to sell off their property because they were not making money off of them. They were not getting a profit. And to make things even worse, they actually sold all of their Western IPs for $300 million, which was cheap for a corporation. That is cheap to sell something like that for such a low price, right? All of their, what was it? Was it Crystal Dynamics? I think it was. Yeah. The Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, right? All of that. They sold all of that crap for $300 million. And now they want to tell us that, oh, well, the reason why we got to make global games is because there's an old generation of Japanese people and our population is on the decline. Okay, but guess what? There's still plenty of people in Japan that play RPG games. How do I know? Okay, first of all, the Nintendo Switch has sold over 25 million copies in Japan. Right, that's 25 million copies in Japan. So they can make a lot of RPG games for the Nintendo Switch in mind. I know that they have a contract with PlayStation, but they have a contract with PlayStation, but the Nintendo Switch is also a great, a great place to sell many of their games, as they have before. What do you think they put Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, and Final Fantasy 10 all on the Nintendo Switch, right? And the Nintendo Switch is an RPG machine. It's a JRPG machine, right? So they have absolutely no excuse. They're just saying that they want to go global because they want to do what all these other companies are doing. The part of the global elites. Somebody probably told them that this is the best way to do it, but they're not listening to what their fans are telling them, right? They want to make profit, but they don't want to make, but they want to make crappy games. So they already, they're talking about some crap that they already tried to do and failed and sold off those IPs. But now they want to come and tell us, hey guys, well, we want to compete in the global market, which they already are. And I know that we already failed at that and sold our Western IPs. But yeah, just an announcement, we're gonna. It's a bullshit argument. It's a very, very, very bullshit argument. And actually, they have other options that they don't want to think about, because in Japan, PC gaming is on the rise, as said by the Valve Steam Deck. A lot of people are buying, gaming laptops, and actually, whether if it's on their tablets, phones, gaming PCs, there's a lot more other options of selling games out there nowadays. So, yeah, Square Enix has absolutely no excuse. Like, the reason why they became successful in the first place is because they make Japanese RPG games. Okay, that is what they are known for. And I'm not saying that they cannot try other genres. I'm saying that they're trying to abandon, the reason why they were successful in the first place. But hey, whatever you guys think, make sure to comment below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Guys, thank you for watching and listening. This is your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed.